Okay, we are up to retirement. And that's always the big goal. You guys got a ways to go. I've got about 10 to 12 years. So many employers offer incentives to help you plan for your future in retirement. These are usually in the form of a 401k. So you should hear about that type. That is the most common type. The idea is that you're putting money towards your retirement a little bit at a time. Some companies will match certain percentages to help it grow faster. And if a company that you work for does, that's fantastic. Like I said, your 401k is the most common one. Everyone can get one of those. 403b is for public education, employers, and other nonprofit. So that's me. I have a 403b. But I can also still open up my own 401k. 457 is for state and municipal employees, and a TSP are for federal. So everybody kind of has their own, but the one that everybody can go get is a 401k. So once you're hired and you have a decision to make, where do you want your money invested? Whatever you decide, your contribution will be withdrawn automatically from your paycheck and go directly to your retirement fund. That is the best way to do it because that amount that comes off of your salary does not get taxed. So that is also to your benefit. Typically, your company chooses various stocks or 401ks to place your money into until you're ready to retire. The choice is up to you, but since it's a ways into the future, the time involved should be thought through carefully. The amount of money you place in your 401k each month can vary, but it is always taken before taxes, like I was saying. So depending on that amount, you may not even notice it from your check. So usually, typically people start off small with their investments because you're still, you're starting out. Your salary's not quite where you want it to be. But over time, as your salary does increase, it's a good idea to increase the amount that you do put in. Exponential growth is pretty much what retirement funds are about. So once we put it in, it'll just keep growing. And then when you add to that, and add to that and add to that, it will grow nicely and you can retire pretty comfortably. Since you are putting money into the 401k, you're allowed to withdraw it from the account, but you will pay taxes on money that you do withdraw. So it's kind of not a good idea. Once it's in there, kind of leave it alone. Don't touch it. Most 401ks not only tax the money you withdraw, but they will also add on a 10% tax, which is why I said, why tax money that you want to save for retirement? If you withdraw any amount before the age of 59 and a half, so that's your age. At 59 and a half, they stop doing that. If you leave that money until that time, you'll only pay regular taxes on your retirement, which is good. All right, so what if you don't stay at your job until you retire? So regardless of the reason or why you're no longer employed with your previous employer, you want to look into options, especially if you've been with a particular company for a number of years. When you leave, you have 4 basic options. One is to move the money to an IRA, which is a rollover account. You're going to want to check with your employer, though, to see that this is an option. You can move the money into your new employer's plan. Three, you can just leave it. You can leave it there, never add to it again, and then you'll just get it at retirement. Or you can cash out and take the money. But that should be your last resort, because remember, it's a bad idea. You're going to pay taxes on this. You're no longer earning interest, and it's an issue. So watch out. Don't do that. Your best bet's one of these. So we are at the end of this packet. So we are up to review. I'm going to give you a couple of days to do this review, and then we will be testing on this unit. So have fun reviewing. Make sure you go look at everything. There's a total of 15 review questions in there. So keep working and have a great day.